welcome into Talon. I'm Ari Malliaros.
And I'm Scott Hill.
All right, and today we have 5 topics. We're going to go rapid fire. All right, so Scott, question number 1. If BC's basketball team was ranked in the top 25, would most games in Conti sell out?
You know, Ari, I just don't know. These fans are very fickle. Sometimes they come, they usually don't. Maybe they would. I've heard the BC fan base is very fair weather oriented. And we've had some games that are really strongly attended, but usually by the other team's fans. And so I'm really not inclined to say that they would. And yet there's enough people like in the area of Boston that you got to think maybe, just maybe, other people will come out of the woodworks and fill Connie up. But what do you think?
Definitely in conference games. I think perhaps we could on weekends or, you know, Saturday, Sunday, Friday night. But on Tuesdays, I don't see too many students coming out. Even if we were better, I think many kids are worried about their grades or they have extracurricular obligations. I'm pretty pessimistic on BC's attendance, even if we do improve.
Also pessimistic.
Yeah,
also pessimistic.
Very pessimistic. All right, so next up, true or false, you look forward to wearing your Superfan shirt, and you think it's a cool part of the BC tradition.
False.
Whoa.
False.
Whoa.
I think it looks like barf. I hate it. I think it looks disgusting. I don't know other schools that have a shirt that looks that gross.
Scott, you just said it yourself. I'm going to take out the last 2 words of that sentence. You don't know a school that has another shirt that looks like that. Exactly. So it is a distinct part of the Boston College student culture. When you see it on TV, you know it's kids from BC. I think you can.
No, you don't. It's not even like nationally recognized. It's just gross. You're just like, what's going on? They puke on themselves? What?
Scott, I don't know if you've seen our commercials, but we're a national institution, okay?
We are, but the Superfan shirt, it's not sexy. It's not like, you don't, like, outsiders from the area don't immediately associate it with BC. You know, I heard Kyle earlier, like, liken it to, like, being like the U. Yeah. Like the Miami's. No, it's not like the U.
All right. Agree to disagree. We'll move on to our next topic. Will losing Shea Field tailgating significantly hurt the BC game day experience?
I'd have to say yes. You got to figure, if not on Shea Field, where you're going to tail. And the Shea Field tailgating experience was already heavily flawed. You'd have to agree with me. But now I suppose everyone will take their little pregame parties to the theology library. I don't know. I mean, maybe soon we'll party inside the theology library. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, you know, I'm not exactly sure where we're going to go. Brighton campus is already very congested. The parking situation isn't too good. So I'm excited to see what Brad Bates, the athletic director, has up his sleeve for this one, because to be honest, I'm stumped, but then again, that's why I'm not the athletic director.
Yep. And you know, the town of Newton, you know, forbids us, they have like a height restriction on buildings, so it's not like we can, you know, extend, you know, vertically into the sky for space. You know, we're really limited here.
Yep. Only ticketed tailgating college event in America, I believe. At least I saw that on Twitter. All right, so anyways, moving on to our next topic. Will the current recent allegations pertaining to Peyton Manning and his time at the University of Tennessee, will that damage his legacy? What do you think, Scott?
You know, Ari, as really a lifelong Tennessee fan, my mom went there. I want to say no, but I think the answer is yes. I mean, they're pretty weird. It's pretty uncomfortable. And I think the damning thing for Peyton Manning is that the teammate that he was supposedly mooning came out with a, you know, signed affidavit saying you were not just mooning, and the trainer was intended to see your exposed derriere. And I think that kind of put the nail in the coffin for him. But what do you think?
To be honest, well, just with SEC football and sort of this culture where we put athletes up on this pedestal, I'm not surprised to have someone act out sort of to the point where they see that they feel like they couldn't be punished, and to have Archie Manning try to cover it up, frankly, is disgusting. But with these athletes, even Tom Brady, he left a pregnant Bridget Moynihan to start dating Gisele Bündchen. You know, these guys, we admire them for their work ethic and, you know, all their quotes and their cool stat lines. But, you know, they're not really heroes. You can find better role models. So anyways, that's all we have today. Thanks for watching. I'm Ari.
I'm Scott.
Have a great night.